So anyways, those are things to think about. Talk to the candidates afterwards. Real quick, I know we weren't, because of time. Carolyn, yes, come on up here. This is Carolyn. Come on up. And Colleen, come on up. I said not able to, go more, but I wanted you to be able to see what's going on and just say real, a little bit briefly.
Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Carolyn-Kennedy, and I'm a resident here in Broward County. I'm a mother of 2 grown sons and a granddaughter who lives here in Coral Springs. Real quick, I am interested in running for the vice chair of BREC. I have been a member of BREC for about 10 years as a committee woman in Lauderhill and currently in Cooper City where I reside. My interest in running for BREC is to actually dispel the myth that the Republican Party is not inclusive. I think that I recently worked with the Scott Carroll campaign. I know Jennifer Carroll very well, and I was very energized and enthused by working with her and for that campaign, and decided that let's go ahead and take a shot. I decided that I also was told that we need to unite the party, and I think that as uniting, I am willing to work with any chair that is chosen by you, the people. I think the BREC makes a decision. I started out working with Bill McCullum, and so I'm proven for working with whoever is chosen in the primary or after the primary. I currently work with Bill McCullum as the coordinator and the Broward Sheriff Office as a coordinator for the South Florida Gang Reduction Task Force. I also have a business. I am a construction manager and recently formed a group called the American United Contractors. I have information that will be handed out prior to the election. If you're interested in speaking to me personally, I guess you can do that. And thank you very much for your time. And on December the 6th, I asked for your vote as vice chair of the BREC.
Thank you. Thank you, Carolyn. We appreciate you, running on there. One thing, though, is like, in just regardless of our skin or regardless of our gender, that has no bearing on anything. I think the worst thing is, I'm going to crunch some toes here. Worst thing that's happened within us is putting in affirmative action, because what you're saying is that based on quotas, and what happens is that it takes away ability. Newsflash: I'm a woman. I detest the day that I ever get a job because I'm a woman. I only want to get that job because of my abilities. And so we need to be careful, and I said, just hearing that, I said, be careful that we do anything for that. It's like, got to be in abilities alone, and want to stand firm on that. And because we can do that. We can fall into the whole concept on that. So it is imperative. Abilities matter significantly, and that's how we lead. Go real quick.
Okay. Hi, I'm Carolyn-Stolberg. I'm running for vice chair. I know a lot of you people. I didn't think I knew any of you when I walked in here tonight, thinking I didn't know what DC Works was. I have to admit that. And I usually keep myself informed on all clubs. I walked in here and everybody here worked for Allen West. I knew everybody. It was wonderful. I felt right at home, I got to tell you that. Hey, what I and Richard really want to do, because we're running as a slate and we really think it's very important, is to build up the grassroots. Building up the grassroots is what gets Republicans elected in the office. And Joyce, yes, I know that Eileen Lieberman and I know that John Rodstam are up for election, and yes, we do need to get candidates to run against him for the county commissioner. However,
she wants to see, they want to see.
Oh, I'm sorry. There's 2 rooms. It's kind of, they get destroyed. Anyhow, I happen to think that clubs are very important, because when you build up your clubs, this is where you get your campaign workers, and this is also where you get your BREC membership from. And I have several ways on building up club membership. We have all kinds of things we have planned to do. First thing we got to do is fundraise. We got to have a Lincoln Day. We need money desperately. I'm rushing because I know we don't have much time. But there's all kinds of details and stuff that we like to do and we want to do and we know how to do. Rich and I are exceptional in organizational skills. We have been active in campaigns. I have for 10 years. I've done almost all of the absentee ballot Broward County chairs for the governor and the presidential races since Jeb Bush was my first one. So I worked a bazillion campaigns. We know how to organize BREC. We know how to get it on its feet. We know how to build up the clubs, get committee people, get all of you guys working. We're not picky. Grassroots is grassroots, and we love you. I mean, we know how to do map walks. We know how to get money. We know how to get your precinct list. We know all of that. We can do it. We're going to get everybody out there working, and we're going to get our candidates elected.
Thank you, Colleen. I appreciate that too, because Carolyn's proposal is that we want to be able to make a difference across the lines, and really being able to pull votes in from everywhere and pull people in, making it possible for candidates to be elected. You can see how imperative this is. We ran late tonight. You guys are very patient.